Done here actually is I did add a piece of a very thin pin. Let me take some of these pins out. Very thin piece of cloth to the back here to give it some teeth, you know, and to stabilize it. And when you do that, as you stitch it down and everything, you kind of end up with a little map of what you've stitched. And I just wanted to show you that I did cut away and then cut away the ground fabric, which is around here, just to make this a little thinner. And you know, if I wasn't putting this on something else, I might base that down. But I constantly do this to manage the layers. And I don't always cut away from the back, but as I handle the cloth, you know, if I feel it's getting thick, if I know I'm going to be stitching on an area a lot, I'll continue to take cloth away. And then, you know, whatever I cut away, I can also use somewhere else. So now what I've got this on is, I've got this on one, I'm gonna sort of just do a expanding dark background here. I've got this pin now to one piece, which is a beautiful old indigo from Richard Carbon. I mean, you can see the edge of it here. It had been pulled out of another garment, I think, or whatever it was, and there's a beautiful faded edge. And I'm going to sew this down to this piece here, and then I'm going to place it again on a larger piece. And I've tilted this. I've kept the composition itself fairly straight, but I've placed it on this piece at an angle, and then I'm going to place this on this one, which is straight again. I call this the coma effect. It's kind of this layering in this spinning fashion of planes, and I really love it a lot. It's kind of subtle, but as I go, I just want to mention, I will stitch this around the border here, and then I will cut away the extra in the middle before I apply it. And this is, again, this managing layers, and that'll allow me to take some of this beautiful fabric out of here, as well as making it thinner, and use it somewhere else. So I'm ending up with sort of a larger space here. I want more space around these. I also did cut away the edges of this so they didn't stick out over the edge, but I did leave a little bit here, and I let some of these threads sometimes stick out. I like the evidence of the layers as part of the process, which is very often the way life is, the way things pile up one on another. So I like that as a story element. So I'm going to make this bigger, and I'll go back to working on it.